At the request of the Harllee Memorial Sculpture Committee, the Florence County Council Thursday decided against placing a statue of William Wallace Harllee and his daughter Florence at the Florence County Museum.
Mr. Brand, you have a letter to read. Mr. Chairman, if you'll bear with me, if council will bear with me, I'd like to read you a letter I got from the Harllee Memorial Sculpture Committee. This letter is dated August 15th, 2022, is to the Florence County Council, Florence, South Carolina Chairman Willard Doherty and other councilmen. This year is 1852. The young daughter is Florence Henning Harllee, for whom the city and the county of Florence are named. The father is William Wallace Harllee, who was a visionary. While his contemporaries in the 1850s were bent upon preserving the agrarian economy that had brought enormous wealth to generations of South Carolinians and labor that it required, Harllee had a vision for the industrial age. He foresaw that future prosperity would come from the train lines and industry and growth as they would bring. He was right. That is why Florence today is more prosperous than older towns in the county that surround us. Harllee made that pivot for us, and we are today beneficiaries of his farsightedness in the founding of the Wilmington and Manchester Railroads and naming Florence Depot after his daughter, Florence. The historic Harllee Memorial sculpture by Alex Falkovich is more than a monument to our beginning as a railroad town. It's a work of art. It depicts, a father, a daughter admiring the new railroad being built through a pine forest that is now our city and county of Florence. Out of enormous respect for our community and Florence County Council, the Harllee Memorial Sculpture Committee respectfully requests that Florence County Council rescind their previous action to place the historic sculpture in the Florence County Museum courtyard. Our committee sends many thanks to the County Council for their support of this historic work of art. It was never the intent of the Harllee Memorial Sculpture Committee to cause any division in this great and prosperous community where we live, work, play, learn, and enjoy life. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you. And hearing no other discussion, we will vote. All in favor of this, please say aye.
Aye.
No. All opposed, please say no.
No.
Motion is defeated.
The Florence branch of the NAACP opposes the placement of a statue of former Confederate Lieutenant Governor William W. Harllee on the grounds of the taxpayer-funded Florence County Museum. I am delighted today that the Harllee Memorial Sculpture Committee has rescinded their decision to place this statue at the Florence County Museum. I am delighted that the Florence County Council today voted unanimously to accept the withdrawal of this statue on public grounds at the Florence County Museum. This is an example of people standing up for what is right. I think that this is an awareness, a consciousness, and a wakefulness of the community standing up to where we have been taking statues down of what happened in our future during the Confederacy and the use of chattel slavery, because General Harllee was a leader in the Confederacy, and he was actually the treasurer of the Confederacy. So I encourage folks that don't understand to go to the museum, go to the public library, and study who General Harllee was and what he represented. And once you study that, you'll understand why we adamantly oppose this, and we think that this is a great victory for the community by not dividing the community but bringing us together. I think good people who understand the history, standing up again from all segments of the community, standing up against this being on public property. Now, there's nothing wrong with putting this somewhere on private property, but it's a public property that we're talking about, and the museum is not a place for that statue.